Hi guys, today I want to very quickly talk to you about the importance of thinking about what quality control process you want to have in place when working on your next translation project. There are many different ways to approach very high quality translation, and one of them is through validation with community checkers. That's probably one of my favorite approaches, especially when we're working on community translations in the health space. And that's just because the first NAATI translator, or the person in charge of translating the content on the first step, would be a translator with a health background who's actually quite experienced in translating for the community. But then you need a community checker who's going to look at whether the translator followed all the plain language principles that we know, whether the language that has been used is culturally appropriate, whereas it's the language that the community uses on a daily basis. And translators don't necessarily know that, especially if they spent the last 20 years in front of the computer typing translations for 10 hours a day. So we need the help of people that actually work in the community. So that could be interpreters or community representatives, or anyone who's really in contact with the community on a regular basis, that understands the language that they use to communicate, which words do they prefer, which ones they would probably not understand. And this becomes even more important in languages like Spanish or Arabic, because there are so many countries where we speak those languages that a translator, it's not going to be able to reflect that richness, that diversity, and is going to need the help of a second linguist or community representative who's going to be able to give the insights of the rest of the community. So that's my tip for today. I hope you guys have a good weekend.